Namaskar, I'm Ashok Vyas, and today I'm so happy to have someone who has connected with the world at large with a compassionate heart. And there are many, many hats that he is wearing as a philanthropist. This philanthropist has his heart at the right place, so he wants people to see the best that they can in the world. He is also president of National Association for the Blind India. Dr. Nitin Sumant Shah is patron for Public Health Foundation of India, and there is an important foundation which is related to Heart Foundation and Research Institute. Dr. Nitin Sumant Shah is chairman of this foundation, and this gentleman who has helped many people work well with their body by helping them proper circulation of blood in their body through their heart. Cardiologist by profession, Dr. Nitin Ji joins me here at ITV studio in New York. He has come all the way from Ahmedabad. आपका स्वागत, नमस्कार.
Namaskar.
Dr. Nitin, when we think about this word philanthropy, that makes us focus on a mind and a heart which connects with world and feels for the world, and there is sense of sensitivity, and there is ability also to do something where he feels there is suffering and he can work. But to reach to that stage, there are certain steps which you pass in your life. So it is interesting for us, as my viewers would also be interested in learning about your formative years. Talk to me a little bit about your initial phase of life which made you what you are.
First of all, I am very grateful and thankful to Sudhir Bhai Parikh to invite me here and see the activity. That's why personally I come from India here one. And I can't compare with Sudhir Bhai Parikh work and activity which I have seen. I know him since years. But the question of your philanthropist work and other thing, I believe one should have insight, love, affection for other. Second person is, I'm telling you the type of person which he can go and do, that sensitive, इमोशनल और हिंदी में बोलते हैं लागणीशील. किसको भी ऐसा देखो तो अंदर हो जाता है कि कुछ इसको करने की भावना उत्पन्न होए. डिपेंड्स.
जी बिल्कुल.
मिलियनर विल डू दैट वे हेल्प. गरीब लोग हमने देखा है 5-5 रुपया भी स्टार्टअप के जो बोलते हैं सेव करके 100 रुपीज़ चैरिटी करते हैं, विच आई एम डूइंग वर्क इन बारेजा, very good hospital. So much thing I don't have time to say more.
Right.
But it is God gives. That is the last word.
तो ये जो आपने सही कहा कि भगवान की कृपा है उसको लेते, और आपने उल्लेख किया डॉक्टर सुधीर पारिक जी का, जो चेयरमैन हैं पारिक वर्ल्ड वाइड मीडिया और ITV गोल्ड के. पद्मश्री उनको मिला है और प्रवासी भारतीय दिवस पर भी वो सम्मानित हुए हैं. पर आप दोनों का जो प्रारंभिक उसको पहचान कहें, मैत्री कहें, संबंध कहें, वो देखते हुए मुझे लगता है कि उस समय कुछ हवा में ऐसी बात रही होगी जिसने उनको भी प्रेरित किया, आपके अन्य मित्रों को भी प्रेरित किया कि जगत में कुछ अच्छा करें. तो फिर से मैं आपके बचपन की तरफ थोड़ा सा आपके साथ चलूं, तो कोई ऐसा व्यक्तित्व आपके आसपास रहा जिसको देखकर, जिसके कार्यों को देखकर आपको लगा कि ये अनुकरणीय हैं, इनको फॉलो करना चाहिए, ऐसा करना चाहिए?
I should give you good incidents. There is a Blind People Association, that is a Andajan Mandal. My father, mother, and my wife, father, mother, everybody was connected there. So there is a fundraising. डब्बा लेकर रास्ते पर हम सब फॉर ब्लाइंड पीपल इकट्ठा करते थे. इसमें मेरी प्रतीक्षा मेरी वाइफ का नाम है और मैं भी डब्बा लेकर दे थे. तभी हमारा फिक्स हो गया एंड देन आई मैरिड टू प्रतीक्षा. That is the first incident. मेरे अंध लोग को देखा, and I tell you, if you keep 10 minutes eye off, you can't not survive, but you can't tolerate your life. And we have done blind people. Real people can be blind and go to all over the hall and other thing in Blind Men Association.
जी जी
And then another Public Health Foundation of India, which I am patron, I have seen so many people, can't do the MEP and other thing, hospital administration, then hotel management, etc. all. That we have started. Recently I am starting Ayurvedic.
I see.
Yeah, is now very important factor in India. And Ayurvedic is very good, but they don't have the research work. In allopathy, millions of dollars and rupees is coming to research. So I am thinking to do funding to Ayurvedic university and other thing.
तो डॉक्टर नितिन, आपने जो बताया रिसर्च के बारे में, तो जो आपकी हार्ट फाउंडेशन है, इसके साथ में रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट भी है, तो भारत में सामान्यतः अगर आप देखेंगे जो इनोवेशन की तरफ, रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट की तरफ है, तो कम ध्यान रहता है, क्योंकि हम बेसिक्स में ही उलझे रहते हैं। ऐसा मैं पूरे सम्मान के साथ कह रहा हूँ, क्योंकि जब दाल रोटी की बात हो जाएगी उसके बाद में आगे का सोचेंगे, ऐसा एक रहता है। तो आपने इसमें पहले से रिसर्च के बारे में सोचा, तो क्या कोई ऐसा कार्य इस इंस्टीट्यूट के द्वारा हुआ है जिसको लेकर आपको गर्व है कि इस इंस्टीट्यूट ने इतने समय में ये नई बात प्रस्तुत की?
राइट, इसमें ऐसा है कि इंडिया, यू नो, राइट, वी आर लिटल नॉट बैकवर्ड, बट वी आर लिटल अवे लाइक अ वेस्टर्न कंट्री फॉर इक्विपमेंट एंड अदर थिंग. 10 years ago I decided to not duplicate but to do some research and come. Like just now we have developed vitamin D3 by binocular. You can see that cost patients 650 rupees, which in this binocular only 10 rupees just token we are taking. So all the development for wheelchair and this and in heart, diabetes, insulin pump, what not. So that's why I am keen for research nowadays first, and then the charity that I am doing, but more go on research. And I discussed with our Sudhir Bhai. He is very keen. And he wants to establish with me affiliation or other in India within 1 or 2 months.
Very good.
And I am very happy that we are association with him.
Dr. Nitin, I am happy that people like you and Dr. Sudhir with innovative thinking and compassion in their heart are looking towards new ways in which they could be of help for the community. And as I see the brochure of Heart Foundation and Research Institute, you have shared in a very concise manner what are the reasons of hypertension and how to manage and prevent it. You have also given bullet points on how to prevent it. So these bullet points are like regular physical activity, and of course you will say more about it. But so one focus of your Heart Foundation is probably related to increasing awareness, because if people know that what is preventing them from really living their life in the optimum manner, then probably they'll be more conscious and would change their habit pattern. Have you seen that happening?
No, right. I've forgotten to tell you, my first motto is the awareness. Any field if you go, without awareness, you can't do anything, right?
Right.
Then education, awareness, education, and then prevention. Why? Once you will do awareness, then educate. Then if you tell about the prevention, then people will understand more. Some people say prevention, education and awareness. 3.
Correct.
So 3 things is very important. And since 25 years, I am doing more about awareness, prevention and education. You may be surprised, diabetic patient, they don't know where to take insulin.
Right.
So it will come in under education and the awareness. That is why.
Yeah, Doctor, I'm tempted to request you to share your observation, because I keep hearing that now India is becoming epidemic for diabetes-related patients. Now, what is it that is causing diabetes so much, and what way you think the next generation? Now, earlier we felt that these kind of diseases are reserved for people of certain age, but now you hear 16-year-old, 20-year-old kids also have diabetes. So, what has gone, call it wrong, or where we have deviated?
See, in diabetes, type 1 and type 2. Type 1 means जन्म से होता है जो बोलते हैं ना
जी,
juvenile diabetes. Type 2 is the normal 80% people have. Nowadays I think fast life, all the thing come, food, your business, you just like a dog, like a thing.
right.
Morning, सुबह उठ गया, दौड़म दौड़ शाम को, and stress and strain. We are also now having a stress relieving meditation classes,
I see.
which we have doing. Lot of good result is lifestyle. Now it is coming as a holistic lifestyle. I will give you my literature. I can't tell you that you go lifestyle management, then you will improve your diabetes, blood pressure, heart. And because of more diabetes in India, in particular all over the world, now we have come to know that large baby means more overweight, then detection of the placenta, and so much research is going on. But still we don't know why this is going high percentage.
So now, from worrying about it to doing something about it, and Dr. Nitin Sumant Shah believes in doing something about it. And as you have been active with this foundation, what has been the gratifying aspect of the results in terms of reaching out to more people, in terms of getting the kind of results that you wanted with respect to healthier lifestyle for people, or their better understanding about how to take care of their heart?
Definitely, that is a very big thing. It is under the paper.
Correct.
So, I have short movie also.
I see.
Once I will go to India, definitely I will send it to you, and you just give here public.
Absolutely.
This is a lifestyle management, holistic lifestyle, and in that now Ayurvedic is coming little fast. I'm sorry to say, so many people are allopathy. I am allopathy doctor, but now Ayurvedic, mud massage and what not in other things, Shirodhara, but I have seen it makes effective. But I will send you
Absolutely.
only 15 minutes video for that. I have 2-3 videos.
Dr. Sumant, I will also share a video where we hear Governor himself sharing his impressions about our friend, I say, Dr. Nitin Sumant Shah. Let us hear.
मेरे उधर डॉक्टर नितिन शाह बैठे हैं. इनसे पहले भी कुछ कार्यक्रमों में मुझे मिलने का अवसर मिला है. बहुत दानशील व्यक्ति हैं, बहुत मानव सेवा करने वाले व्यक्ति हैं. जो कुछ दूसरों के लिए किया जा सकता है वह करने की भावना सदैव उनके मन में रहती है उनको आज यहाँ उपस्थित देखकर मुझे प्रसन्नता हुई। मैं उनको भी बहुत बहुत साधुवाद और बधाई और धन्यवाद देता हूँ।
तो मैंने भी अपनी तालियां उनके साथ मिलाई। डॉक्टर नितिन, जब राज्य का राज्यपाल आपके संबंध में इस प्रकार अपने विचार व्यक्त करता है एक जनसभा में, तो प्रसन्नता होना स्वाभाविक है। अब प्रसन्नता का जो भाव है वो अहंकार तक न जाए, इसके लिए आपको कुछ अधिक सतर्क रहना पड़ता है, ये आपके लिए सहज हो जाता है?
मैं समझ,
देखिए, ईगो आता है कभी कभी
हाँ।
मनुष्य में, तो आप में नहीं है, उसके पीछे किसको क्रेडिट देंगे आप?
मैं तो भगवान को देता हूँ। रियली आई एम वेरी रिलीजियस, वेरी स्पिरिचुअल। और मैं तो एक बुक के अंदर मैंने लिखा भी है
जी, ये पुस्तक जो है,
सर्विस टू मैनकाइंड इज सर्विस टू गॉड।
ये दंपतियों के संबंध में कुछ?
नहीं,
अच्छा।
दंपतियों में पीछे
अच्छा,
जो ओल्ड एज के लिए बड़ा सेमिनार ऑल ओवर इंडिया से सबको बुला के, और इसकी बुक भी किया है, मैं आपको भेज दूंगा।
बिल्कुल।
ब्यूटीफुल, 3000 कॉपी आई हैव टू डू।
तो
ऐसा तो बहुत
बिल्कुल
मेनोपोज है और सब।
आपके बारे में समझने की कोशिश करते हुए, अब जो खास करके आपका कार्य नेत्रहीनों के साथ है, नेशनल एसोसिएशन ऑफ द ब्लाइंड जो इंडिया की है, इसके साथ आपका जुड़ाव, जैसे वो आपने थोड़ा बहुत संकेत दिया था, फिर से शेयर करें कि क्या एक्टिविटीज़ रहती हैं इस एसोसिएशन की, किस रूप में नेत्रहीनों की मदद करने की, और जो प्रिवेंटिव होता है कि कई बार एस्केलेट नहीं हो, उसके लिए भी आप कुछ करते हैं?
बहुत करता हूँ मैं, और मेरे अंडर 26 ब्रांचेस है। कार्ड के पीछे देख लो
जी जी।
तो 26 ब्रांचेस में सब काम चलता है फॉर प्रिवेंशन, अवेयरनेस, अर्ली डिटेक्शन ऑफ कैटरेक्ट, न्यूट्रिशन, विटामिन ए डेफिशिएंसी, और डायबिटीज़ को रेटिनोपैथी का होता है तो हम रेटिनोपैथी का ऑपरेशन भी चालू किया अभी। आई के अंदर तो आसमान तक स्कोप है
जी।
और अभी तो आई डोनेशन का भी अच्छा चलता है। व्हेन पेशेंट इज डाइंग
जी।
then team is there, they will collect this thing. Now cornea also, bank is there. So it is a huge, and simultaneously I have started Viklant also. Viklant mean handicap.
जी।
जो ये भी, और I had a meeting with Pranav Bhai in LA, that voice of SAP, they are doing excellent work. I have come here
जी।
more. People are telling me for pleasure trip, but I have never done any pleasure.
So Nitin bhai, allow
Day
me to-
by day
yeah.
in USA,
No,
I have done the philanthropist work.
See, allow me to sort of look at it from a different point of view. What you are doing, philanthropy, is pleasure for you.
Yeah.
So you have come for pleasure.
Yeah, agree. My family, they say, once you go for charity or philanthropy, you are happy. Then they say, okay, you do. I'm 74.
Right.
Anyway, course gift.
So Dr. Nitin, many times NGOs look up to government for support, but there are certain NGOs which are self-sufficient or which have a philanthropist's base like your support, but still you are working in coordination with government machinery. There are certain schemes which government have on the similar issues that you are focusing on. So is there any coordination with government at some level with your organization, and in that respect, how has been your experience about the response from the government? And allow me to add, prior to becoming Prime Minister, Narendra Modi ji was Chief Minister of Gujarat. You might have had the occasion of working with him or knowing a little bit more about him. So share those memories, experience.
See, first of all, I'm so lucky, and God is so graceful that I started my foundation 30 years ago, and again with grace of God, I have not taken any, only family member donation. So everybody is telling me funding agency, not NGO, because I am not expecting money, because God has given me so much first. So I am meeting every Prime Minister, Narendra Bhai when he was there, just now also our CM and Health Minister, but I support them. I don't associate or I don't ask them, okay, give money and then we will do. There are lots of things I'll send you, even mayor and other thing I'll send you the photographs and this. But doing with jointly, but no expectation of some money or interest. And whatever I do, I have no interest that I will get back this and that. That God's gift is there. That way I am doing the work.
So it is very rare to come across someone like Dr. Nitin Shah who has no calculation in his mind as to if he's doing this for XYZ and he would expect that in return. And especially the sense of selflessness and the way it is being practiced by you is quite rare to see. Now, talk to me a little bit about the vision that you have in future. You want to expand it. So while you were saying that there is no contribution that you accept or expect, but if you accept contribution from people and if you work with government, then probably you will be able to reach out to larger
Yes.
number of people. So that's not a bad thing.
No, sorry. It is not bad thing, but because of grace of God, till today,
Right.
right, everything is ready. I think God is with me whenever I go.
Right.
So now I'm thinking, but at the same time, I'm 74. I have 3 CEO and other thing. Then expansion. And that's why tomorrow I'm meeting Sudhir Bhai also, because he is in India, in Ahmedabad, and so many people to come to Ahmedabad, now Gujarat. That's why particular is my trip. Not trip was just pleasure, but few friends meeting and doing.
Okay, since we
etc.
are talking at a television studio, and awareness plays an important role nowadays in carrying forward the message that you have, especially related to art, especially to make villagers or parents who are not well versed with the way they should be considerate about hygiene, maybe few right kind of information, if it is available to them, would prevent someone from becoming blind. So in that front, when you look at the role that media can play, and especially a television channel or newspaper can play, what would you say?
Yes, it is a good thing for the media, for spreading awareness. Even in media, education we are sending, how to take insulin, diet and etc. Media is very good, no. But at the same time, sorry, you media people, sometimes go more detail sometime. But real educative, and all media is taking now a care for education and good news and other thing. And forgot that we have now spent 20,000 sanitary napkin
I
for
see.
the villages, because it is so unhygiene. So we are making more and more in village. It is too short time to tell you everything.
Right.
But I think lifestyle one has to change.
So I agree with you, such a short time, but I want to ask you one more question, and that question I think is important because the vision with which you are working and your philanthropic activities are being conducted, those who are executing it, they should be in sync with your spirit. From that point of view, do you see the need of proper training? And if there is some training conducted for people to learn and work with the same spirit and zeal that has led you to work with all these foundations like National Association for the Blind India, Heart Foundation and Research Institute, as well as Public Health Foundation of India.
Yeah. Backside, if you see,
Right.
upliftment of poor,
Right.
foundation is there, training program, all this we are doing that. But more now I like to go in villages.
I see.
In city, better go in more villages. But that training and other thing is good, your suggestion, and we are doing also. Skill development, that lady give the sewing machine training and then she can earn 1,000 rupees per month and
Right.
that thing.
So I'm talking to Dr. Nitin Sumant Shah, who is philanthropist, cardiologist, and diabetologist. And indeed, there is so much that he has done, and there is so much that he is already related to with vision to do more in future. And as we conclude, what is the secret of maintaining this mindset? Is there any regular call that नियम जो कि आप जिसका पालन करते हैं ताकि जैसे भगवत गीता में सम पर रहे मन उस दृष्टि से या
Only thing I believe, I'm very spiritual man, one. Second, what I can say, अंदर से डेली, जैसा गवर्नर हैज़ पॉइंटेड आउट, किसी के लिए कुछ देखता हूँ तो मेरे को अंदर कहाँ से उनको पता चल गया मेरे को मालूम भी नहीं है. But I feel, I think it is inborn. I was very young. That time also my nature was to give something, to give, to help and other thing. It goes and go, but not good exercise or this or that. I do,
right.
but I can't explain. Once
Absolutely.
God is great, then He will bless you everything.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. My guest today, Dr. Nitin Sumant Shah, and as we mentioned, he is patron for Public Health Foundation of India. He is president for National Association for the Blind India, and he also is chairman of Heart Foundation and Research Institute. And there is so much to learn and know about him. But what I would say comes across again and again is his deep conviction and faith in God and the way spirituality unfolds its gifts if you are devoted, and that probably is one important aspect that would also stay with us along with other inspiration that comes from him that give without expecting anything in return. With lots of good wishes, and may you live at least 100. You are 74, you mentioned, and may you continue to do good
Thank
work,
you
sir.
very much.
Thank you very much
Thank
for being with us. And once again, I thank Dr. Nitin Sumant Shah, as well as I thank Chairman of ITV Gold, Dr. Sudhir Parikh, for having associations of this kind which are increasing the orbit of philanthropic activities in India as well as here. And thanks to, most important, to all of you for being a part of this conversation with us. With lots of good wishes, this is Ashok Vyas.